between Southside Rebels and Lime Finance City Heat. Let's introduce our first team, Southside Rebels. Number 0, Ben Harwin. Number 1, Brad Templar. Number 4, little man Ty Stewart. Number 5, Geordie Lockwood. Number 9, Cam McCreary. Number 11, Tristan Bailey. Number 12, Nevergreen, Moses Vandenberg. Number 13, Josh Guy. Number 22, Hugh King. Coach, assistant coach, Ty Stewart. Introducing the Lime Finance City Heat. Number 3, Bodie Evans. Number 8, Thomas McLennan. Number 17, Oliver Dean. Number 20, Elijah Jiva. Number 23, Oliver Freeland. Number 29, Harry Flint. Number 33, Logan Gibson. Number 35, Harry Blythe. Number 36, Campbell Waterhouse. And coach Angus Kitchen and assistant coach Brett Smith. Could we be upstanding, please, for the national anthem performed by Carl Holstrom. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Okay, lads, 5 minutes, shake hands and warm up.
Well, a very good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live coverage of the men's grand final of the Launceston Basketball Association. You're with Rick Fontaine, with thanks also to James Calvert and Nick Waldron from Roundtable Studio. Our pleasure to be bringing you the men's grand final. If you didn't catch the women's grand final, great performance from start to finish by the Devils, who were victorious 85-61. And now it is the Southside Rebels. They're taking on the City Heat in the grand final. The coaches, Ty Stewart, coach of the Rebels. Angus Kitson, the coach for the City Heat. Brett Smith, the assistant coach. And if we have a look at how they've gone through the course of the season, Southside finished the home and away season with 14 wins and 5 losses, sitting in second place, and the City Heat were third, 13 wins and 6 losses for the season. So second and third are playing in the grand final. Head-to-head, we look through the course of the season. They met 4 times. Southside Rebels won the first 3 by 17, 4 and 10 respectively. Then in round 18, the City got the Chocolates by 7. So the City Heat, well, they won their elimination final by 25 over the Southside Rebels blue team. And then they beat the top of the table Rockets by 19 in the preliminary final. So the Rockets going out, and we've got the Heat taking on the Rebels here in the men's grand final. Our referees for this grand final tonight, Nick Draper, Sophie Winter and Ben McInerney, our officials. So we're just 3 minutes before we get underway. The Division 1 Men's Grand Final coming to you from the Elfin Sports Centre. A very good crowd built up here. As I said a little earlier, the Devils women's side put on a very impressive four-quarter performance. They led by 14 at the quarter-time break, 22 at half-time, extended that to 26 at three-quarter time, and in the end, winning by 24, with the Rebels outscoring the Devils in that final quarter. But they were never in any trouble from about the midway point of that first quarter. So it should be a beauty, this one. The Rebels will go in as favourites. They've had a good record against City. John Downey, our court announcer, introducing both sides. We'll just run through them. We've got the Rebels. Ben Harwin. Number 1 is Brad Templar. 4 is Ty Stewart. Ben Harwin's actually wearing 0. Georgie Lockwood, number 5. Cam McCreary, 9 for the Rebels red. Tristan Bailey, 11. Moses Vandenberg on wearing number 12. Josh Guy, 13. And Hugh King wearing number 22. Whilst the City Heat got Bodie Evans, number 3. Thomas McClellan, number 8. Number 17 is Oliver Dean. Elijah Aguiava, number 20. Oliver Freeland, 23. Harry Flint, 29. Logan Gibson is 33. Harry Blythe, 35. And Campbell Waterhouse, number 36. So they are the lineups for tonight's grand final. And the referee's out on the court. We're not too far away from getting underway. Just a reminder, Nick Draper, Sophie Winter and Ben McInerney are our threes, as referee Nick Draper helps himself to a couple of mixed lollies there from our court officials. And they're all helping themselves in a little lolly scramble. So we're not too far away. Final words from the respective coaches, Ty Stewart and Angus Kitson. City make their way out onto the court here. Assistant coach, the very experienced Brett Smith, down on the court as well. And we're just about ready to open up proceedings in the 2025 Launceston Basketball Association Men's Grand Final. All right, set to go. Hope you enjoy the coverage. Should be a beauty. Coming to you live from the Elfin Sports Stadium. Been a magnificent day. Probably the nicest day weather-wise we've had in months here in Launceston today. Cooled off tonight. Pretty cool inside the stadium. Fans are rugged up. As I said, a very good crowd has built up here in the last half hour. And we're underway. There we go. Tap forward by Logan Gibson. And City will come away with the first possession of the game. Back with Gibson getting plenty of the ball early. Here he is again, and he charges towards the basket. He's fouled on his way, and he will go to the basket for the first shots of the game. Ooh, hush over the crowd here. Makes his first, does young Logan Gibson. And very nicely done. Good start for him. And first score of the night going the way of City from the free throw line. Here's Brad Templar. That's it. Inboard to King with the headband. Hugh King loses possession, but cleaned up nicely, but stepping out. That was Tristan Bailey for Southside. So it is going to be a City ball. Here is Logan Gibson. He's had a ton of it early in the first 45 seconds of this game. And it passed, well, he didn't know it was coming to him. Did Josh Guy, came off his head, but it has finished in the hands. That's a beautiful ball through and finished off nicely by Moses Vandenberg. And we're tied up at a couple apiece. Bright start in the first minute of this grand final. Here's Gibson just outside the key. Gets around very easily. There, he got around Hugh King pretty comfortably there, and pretty easy 2 points in the end. So good start for Gibson. He's got the rebound as well, and he's on 4 points, so he's had a very bright start to this grand final. Ball with Blythe. Well guarded there by King. And defensive rebound there by Tristan Bailey. Bringing it down court, Brad Templer. Very congested. Great ball out, he just couldn't get his mitts around it. Josh Guy, and that one sails out, so it'll be City ball from sideline. Had a good start. Just over 2 minutes played in the first quarter. Lead it 4-2. Gibson. Out wide to Blythe. It misses, and it's rebounded here by Bailey for Southside. He goes underhanded, finds his teammate. That's great defensive work there by Blythe. Harry Blythe with the ball. Agiava gives it out to Gibson. Back with him now. Little dummy, didn't quite work there though for Blythe, and they'll come away, will the Rebels. So low scoring, tight start to this men's grand final. Really well read there by Evans. And another rebound here for City. So they look to capitalise on this bright start. They come in as the underdogs. Very young team. And passing it around well. They've got to get it up because it's right on the last second of the shot clock. They get the rebound, so clock starts again. A couple of opportunities, misses, but a little bit of a fumble there from Vandenberg, and as you'd expect from a grand final, a little bit of a nervous opening here. As Ben Harwin enters the play, Hugh King heads to the bench. Going to see substitution for City as well. Oliver Freeland entering the fray as the bearded one, Harry Flint, takes a rest. 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Said low scoring affair to start with. Good work there. Harwin gets involved in his first active play tonight in this grand final. Brad Templer, beautiful ball in, just slightly off balance there was Vandenberg, and he couldn't get it. So again, another rebound. So almost 4 minutes played. It's 4-2 the score. Yep, that's right. Very low scoring affair to start. Really tight. Not a lot of space for either team. Good aggressive approach, but it comes to nothing there from Freeland. Fast break. Beautiful work. Just did everything bar finish it off, but that's what teamwork's all about, because it's finished off beautifully by Josh Guy. And we level at 4 apiece. He's got it fairly racing by here, almost halfway through it. 4-all. Here's Gibson. Shove there on Harwin. Gets around beautifully. Got through the middle of his two opponents there. And Vandenberg and Harwin, he found a little hole to get through. And Gibson, well, he's got all the points at the moment, all 6. Here's Guy. Does well. It's the ball back. That's beautiful work. Brad Templer charging to the basket. gets a couple, and just opening up a little bit here in the last minute or so. 6 apiece, under 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And a fair bit of space here, shooting for 3, doesn't make it. Rebounded there by Harwin for the Rebels, and they'll come again. Here's Templar. Again, charges to the basket, and that's going to be Rebels ball. No, it's going to be a City ball. So 4:24 left. We're tied up at 6 apiece. You can see it's a good crowd, very good crowd here for this grand final. Women's has been run and won by the Devils. And that's going to fall short. Shot there, not dropping for Oliver Dean. It's a very young side, this City team. They've made a good start. Finished the home and away season on 13 wins and 6 losses in 3rd place. Their opponent tonight, Southside, finished 2nd. Oliver Dean with his first points for the game. He gets 2. That's 8-6. Good contest. Hugh King back out. The unmistakable black headband. Didn't spend too long on the bench. Good atmosphere here at the Orphan Stadium here in Launceston tonight. City coach Angus Kitson will be very pleased with this beginning from his charges. And it's going to be a foul. And Oliver Freeland, he's going to go to the line to shoot a couple. Makes his first. Yeah, nicely done. Score now 3 minutes 12 left in this first quarter. 4. City leading the way. We're going to see this a bit tonight. Brad Templar leading the charge forward. That's great work from Gibson. Owen had made a nice bit of space. Look at that move. Oh, outstanding. And don't his teammates love it? Up off the bench they are. Inspiring stuff here from Logan Gibson. He's up to 8 points. He's had a great first quarter. Shots up. It's not going to make it. And a lot of loud support on the bench. They're up and about at the moment, City. Out to 6 the lead now. Here's Oliver Dean. Couldn't quite get into play, the big man. Comes short, rebounded there well. Christian Bailey, they could just settle it down a little bit. Under 2 minutes remaining until quarter time. The lead is 6 in favour of City. Good defensive work here. Shot clock down to 6. Going to shoot from a long way. And the rebound comes down. Harwin. And it's travel. Called by Nick Draper. As Bodie Evans takes a break, heads to his backpack, grabs a drink. So 12-6, City low-scoring affair, but they've had a really good few minutes here. Harry Flint rejoins the fray out on the court for this last minute and a bit. Found a way through. Nice ball to Blythe. He can't find a way through. Got the formidable body in his way of Hugh King, and the shot clock is up, and the Rebels will come away with it through Templar. Uses his pace, gets around, keeps his feet just in play. Did well. Three-point attempt is not there. And Logan Gibson will come away with it. This has been an outstanding first quarter from City. They've kept the Rebels to just 6. Just winding down the clock, under 10 seconds. 35 left in the quarter. They'll have to get a shot up, and they're going to run out of time. They're going to run out of space as well. Harry Flint just couldn't keep his feet in play, and with 30 seconds exactly left, the Rebels look to try and just eat in a little bit. Margin's only 6. Tight, low-scoring affair. And a long shot is way off here. Fast break opportunity now for Freeland. He'll slow it down with 11 seconds to go, and that's a charge against Gibson. He didn't really like it. 10 seconds remaining. There is time. Bush Guy calling the troops to come down and get it. Very, very well read by Dean. They'll have the final shot here for 3. Makes it! Harry Blythe with a long bomb to finish the quarter, and what a first quarter from the underdogs. City leading 15 and keeping the Rebels to just 6 in that first quarter. And Logan Gibson, a great first quarter with 8. And that 3-point bomb right at the death of the quarter to Harry Blythe. Well, they'll be buoyed by that. City, strong start. Finished the quarter full of running, 15-6. So they lead it by 9 against the favourites. High quality game, really tough. Real grand final feel about it too. Just how tough it was. Very low scoring affair. City just getting away in that last couple of minutes. Also, 3-point bomb from Harry Blythe right on the buzzer as well. Let's see what the Rebels have got. They'll respond. They're an experienced team, packed with stars. And that one doesn't make it. Really well read there under the basket from Vandenberg. And the first points of this second quarter go the way of the Rebels. Second personal foul for Brad Templar. Logan Gibson will bring the ball back in. What about that slam dunk of his in the back end of that first quarter? That brought his teammates to their feet. And from 3, they get another one. That one's short this time. That was Bodie Evans. Templar again. A couple of points, just said a couple of personal fouls as well early in the game. Here he is again. He looks at the charge through. It's like a brick wall there. And the ball bobbling around, and they can't get it out. And he wasn't going to give that one up, was he? Elijah Agava. Here's Gibson. Great first quarter. 8 points. And shot missing. So similar to the first quarter. Really low scoring, dour struggle. Certainly an up-tempo game. And that one just missing. Trying to get the three-point play. Will go to the line. For a couple of shots, will Moses Vandenberg. Got half the points at the moment. The Rebels have 8. Vandenberg has 4. Still has 4 after his first one. Just does a 360, but bobs out. 1 shot remaining. Doesn't make that one either. Rebounded by Oliver Dean. Big boy. And in very good position, the big man. Here's Gibson. So much pace and takes such long steps, but he just lost a little bit of control there of the ball. And it goes out. Actually ended up lost control, but it came off his opponent, so he ends up with the ball. As Oliver Dean takes a break. That's a beautiful shot there, and pumping them up, Oliver Freeland. Coming to the free throw line now. It's Josh Guy makes the first one. And makes it 2 from 2. Margin. Currently, scoreboard there was, we had it right. A little bit slow on the stadium scoreboard. The margin is 10. They move to 20. So 20 plays 10. Here's Hugh King. It off. Hand came in, he gets a rebound, King. This is great defensive work here from City. They are working their backsides off. There's just no easy passage at all, and the buzzer goes. Oh, and there was a foul just before the buzzer sounded. So it will be a Rebels ball. The shot clock will go to 14. So they've got some time to build again, but there's just no easy passage through at all. It's been a great performance so far defensively, in particular by City. There's Hugh King. Cuts the margin to 8. Oh, just did all the hard work, Harry Blythe. He created a little passageway through, but he just couldn't finish it off, unfortunately for him. And there's a foul. Josh Guy, I think it might be, who will go to the line. Will be. So 20 plays 12, 3.5 minutes played. You're just joining us. Great to have your company. to the live stream with thanks to the Launceston Basketball Association. The Devils won the women's grand final a little earlier tonight over the Southside Rebels by 24, 85 to 61. Zoe Mesman leading all scorers with 22. And margin is now at 7 with Josh Guy getting that last attempt. Logan Gibson brings the ball down. Flint back to Gibson. Oliver Dean back in after a little break. Flint, 3 seconds left on the clock, and draws the foul. He'll go to the line for the first time tonight, looking for his first points of the game. So Logan Gibson's going to come off. Oh, just had a little bit of blood on him. So Brett Smith reaches into the kit bag, and he's going to get another top on here. So number change coming up by the looks of it. He's bleeding, so he's just headed off court just to clean himself up a little bit, but no doubt we'll be back on in just a moment. Meanwhile, Harry Flint makes his first one, his first points of the night. And doesn't make the second one. Could be the old three-point play. No score, travel call. So the margin is 8. We're approaching midway in the second quarter, and been a very impressive defensive performance so far from City. They've kept the favourites, Rebels, to just 13 on the scoreboard. Oh, and a bit happening off the ball there, and that is well, just a clash there between Bailey and Oliver Freeland. And we're going to get a timeout first of all. So, little break, and it is 21-13 in favour of City. Logan Gibson is on 8 points, and Oliver Freeland 7, the main contributors on the scoreboard so far for City. And Moses Vandenberg and Josh Guy with 4 each for the Rebels. All right, play about to resume. And Logan Gibson's going to bring the ball back into play. So he's had a shirt change. So he was 33, he's 22 now. Getting a little bit of blood on the top, so he's had a quick clean up, fresh top, and joining the play once again. So City, been impressive. So we're now nearly at the halfway mark of the second quarter. Templar trying to lift him. Brilliant defensive work by Oliver Freeland, epitomising what this side have done in the first quarter and a half, and they share it around. Gee, brilliant use of the body from Bodie Evans, and he comes up with his first points of the night. And City extend their lead to an equal game high 10. Ashton Bailey is going to rejoin play as well. Moses Vandenberg heads to the chairs. So here's Brad Templar. They just haven't been able to really get on a run here in the early stages, have the Rebels. The margin is only 9, and here he is again, and he'll charge to the basket, but great work again. This time from Freeland. Done a couple of really good things in the last minute or so. And that's stolen. Templar will go to the basket, and well manned. Great pressure, but he does very well. Brad Templar. He gets it, so the margin is now 7. Last 3 points of the game to the Rebels. Are they lifting? 4 minutes left. Long bomb from 3. Doesn't drop. Harwin, and they'll come. Here's Templar again. Shot clock down to 10, and she did well there. Did Guy. Went one way and the other. Found a way through, but just couldn't get it through the net. Brad really enjoying this. It's a good contest. It's low scoring. It's tight. Just what we want to see. It's a beautiful ball out, and he had stepped out. Nick Draper there, right on the ball. Saw that Bodie Evans just stepped outside play, so be a turnover. Brad Templar, he's really worked hard in this last couple of minutes in particular, and from 3 with plenty of space, probably for the first time tonight. It didn't drop though. Now picked up off the ball there. We had to see Cam McCreary come into the play. Well, Badine takes a seat for City as well. And it's Josh Guy coming off for McCreary. So City ball, and a little whack to the chops there. Nothing in it. Just over 3 minutes remaining, and the margin was 9 at quarter time in favour of City. We're sitting at 7 at the moment, but just some signs for Rebels fans. The last 2 or 3 minutes, they've just worked their way more into this game. Big 2 minutes 50 coming up. And that's going to be short. That was McCreary had worked his way into good position because Bodie Evans had to work his backside off to get back across. And McCreary, though, couldn't land the 3. The margin remains at 7. Gibson, 8 points in the first quarter. Hasn't added to it in this second. And that'll be off him. So that'll be a Rebels ball. They've definitely lifted. Have the Rebels. And this man has led the charge a little bit over the last 5 minutes or so, I feel. Brad Templar is controlling it. Tapped it, couldn't drop it. Could Hugh King made good position. This is a 3-point attempt, not made. Very well read by Harwin. But and the fast break is on, charging all the way. Just dropped out of his hands. They've still got it. Yeah. Just couldn't finish it off there. good Harry Blythe. So just over a minute and a half remaining. It was really good work off the ball there by Hugh King. Just with a very gentle block. Gave the opportunity to Tristan Bailey. Couldn't score, but drew the foul and he'll head to the line. Fifth team foul of the quarter. Harry Blythe comes off. So very confidently done there from Tristan Bailey. Makes the first. Final shot coming up here. So that margin is starting to reduce. We're down to 5. Got as high as 10 earlier in the quarter. City 23, Rebels 18. Elijah Ayava up to 3 fouls as well. Here's Freeland, and just went on the same page then, and that one goes out. Angus Kitson just telling them to settle down a little bit. Just feel in the context of the game that a little bit of a momentum shift over the last 4 or 5 minutes. It's a big minute and a bit left of this first half. And the foul drawn. And he'll go to the line. It's over the 5 team fouls for the quarter. Nope. So Tristan Bailey will go to the line again, and saw how well he shot his last 2 just a moment ago. Chance to cut the margin even further. No problem with the first. He's up to 4 points, and they've all come from the free throw line in the last minute and a half. He's done it easily, it has to be said. So we're down to 3, the margin. Really important period here for City. They've worked so hard to build a good lead. Here's a chance from 3. Doesn't go down for McClellan. They stick with the ball. Here's Gibson. 50 seconds remaining on the clock. Quite a second quarter. Shot goes up. They're just not dropping like they were earlier. Excellent work from McClellan with the rebound. Gibson. They've got 5 seconds on the clock. They need to shoot. Gibson for 3. He doesn't make it, and it's a foul. And they're going to go to the line again here, the Rebels. 25 seconds left in the half, and we're going to get a timeout. So a couple of shots to come for the Rebels. So if they can land these 2, the last 6 have come from the free throw line. And it's just hurting them a little bit, these fouls in the latter stages from City. Well, we've got a little opportunity. Logan Gibson, just repeating, Guernsey's changed from 33 to 22 after a bit of blood spilled on him. But he's on 8 points. Hasn't added to his quarter-time personal score. Oliver Freeland on 7, whilst for the Rebels, 4 points each to Tristan Bailey, Moses Vandenberg and Josh Guy. All right, 25 seconds remaining till half time. And this time it's going to be Josh Guy going to the line for 2. Don't go anywhere at half time. We're going to be in for an absolute beauty of a second half. It's tight. It's getting tighter by the minute. Josh Guy can reduce it even more He doesn't with the first. Had a good look. The hush comes over the Orphan Stadium crowd and makes the second. So margin is down to 2. 25 seconds remaining. Oh, slipping, but still maintaining it. Here's Gibson. And it's a travel from Logan Gibson. So hasn't been a great last few minutes here for City. And we're going to get another timeout. Ty Stewart will talk to the troops about how he wants this to play out. It's been a really, really good period here for the Rebels. They've worked really hard. They struggled to get through the brilliant defensive work from City. As I said a few moments ago, they've just started to arrest a little bit of momentum, and certainly over the last few minutes. Number of fouls. And they've been able to eat into this lead from the free throw line. It's been a great first half, a low scoring first half. City, who led by 10 at one stage, now lead it by just 2. So travel was the call. So Josh Guy is going to bring it back into play. Here's Brad Templer with 15 seconds remaining. Creary sit out wide. Shot clock down to 4. The shot comes in. Doesn't make it. Good rebound. Here's a chance for McCreary. And we've got half a second remaining. And we're back to where it all started at the beginning of the match when the scores were obviously tied. They're going to be tied at the halftime break as well. What a first half. Great comeback in the last 5 or 6 minutes from the Rebels. And we're all square at halftime. It is 23 to the Southside Rebels, and the City Heat also on 23. We're going to have a very short break, and we'll be back with what will be an exciting second half coming up very shortly. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to live coverage of the 2025 Launceston Basketball Association Senior Men's Grand Final. And it's been a beauty. The first quarter was dominated by City. They led 15-6, but an excellent last 5 or so minutes from the Rebels. It sees the scores level as we enter the second half. And we're going to get underway, and it's going to be Logan Gibson wearing shirt number 22 to get us underway in the third quarter. Blythe out wide. That'll fall short, and it's rebounded here by Tristan Bailey. So the experienced Rebels side clawed their way back into this contest. The margin got out to 10 at one stage in that second quarter on a couple of occasions. Here's Templar. Twists, turns one way, the other way. Again, as a real feature of the first half was the defensive work from City. And that one, did everything but drop for Bodie Evans. So a couple of points in the first quarter. Look at personal fouls. Anyone with maybe a little bit of a concern entering the second half is Elijah Aguiava. He's on 3. Harry Blythe couldn't quite make that one. He's been trying for long range and it hasn't really been working. And the Rebels will get the rebound again. And that's really well done from Brad Templar. He's up to 7 points. And the Rebels, well, they hit the lead for the first time in the grand final in the early stages of the third quarter. It's gradually worked their way into this grand final, just edged in front. Shot from long range again, this time from Gibson. Doesn't make it. Rebels ball. Well, that's beautiful work. Magnificent work. Draws the foul as well as Josh Guy. And they're on a really good run here at the moment, the Rebels, starting off from where they left off at the end of the second quarter. They edge to 4 points in front. Josh Guy with a chance to add 1, takes his personal score to 8, and the Rebels, they now lead by 5. Now with plenty of time again from 3 points, and he drops it, and a really important basket there. Bodie Evans, they just needed a little steadier. And we're back to a margin of 2. Hugh King didn't know what to do with it for a moment. He had more time than he probably thought, and that's a lovely basket once again. So it was a really tight first half. Scoring was at a premium. It's just opened up a little bit here. Fast start to the third quarter, in particular from the Rebels. From 3, Gibson doesn't make it. I'll try again from 3. No, he won't. He's shaped to do it. Harry Blythe. It's a strong work under the basket from Bailey, and they're away again, the Rebels. Here he is, the man who knows only one way to go, and that's fast. And that was Brad Templar. Gibson, and now plenty of space. Time for Harry Blythe. We're going to have a substitution as Agava comes off, and Harry Blythe's going to come on here. And we're going to resume play from the sidelines. As Templar accepts the pass from Josh Guy. Tristan Bailey with 6 points. And it was a great dummy get everything right. Getting the final basket. Gibson hands it off. Here is Blythe. Doesn't make it. Good position there was Guy. Here he is again. Accepts the ball from Templar. So the Rebels lead by 4. 4 minutes played in the third quarter. And Hugh King's a couple of points tonight. He's had some opportunities, and that's really nice work from Oliver Freeland. And the margin is back to 2. 30 plays 28. The Rebels lead. Bang on 6 minutes remaining in this third quarter. It is tight now. Templar, good work off the ball from King. And Templar draws the foul. It was a bit of a problem for City in that second quarter as well. But, a number of points from the free throw line did the Rebels in the second half of that second quarter. The team foul count, and it's already up to 2 for City. No fouls yet from the Rebels, and Templar makes it look easy from the free throw line. I don't want to put the curse on him. Chance to make it 2 from 2, and of course he misses. So the margin's 3, 31-28. Evans works well, draws the foul, couldn't make the basket, but he will head to the line for 2. Bodie King has 5 points for the game so far tonight. Still on 5. We've got to really try and make it count. Make the most of these opportunities when they present themselves at the line. Does nicely with the second. So Evans moves up to 6 points. The margin is back to just 2. They've done pretty well the last few minutes, City, to just cut that run. That's an important 3-pointer for the Rebels there. So they're out to 5. Gibson hands off to Harry Blythe, who works really well and gets the 2. We're back to a 3-point ball game. 34-31 in favour of the Rebels. Midway through the third quarter. Here's Templar again. There's 8 points for the game. McCreary. Whoa, that's a brilliant charge. He just kept on going and going, didn't he, Oliver Freeland? And we're at 34-33. Margin is back to 1. McCreary hasn't had his usual big influence just yet. Got 5 points. And that's pass goes long. They didn't like the call. It is a City ball. Harry Blythe now charged with bringing the ball up the court. Gibson. Well, he saw that it came off McCreary, so he allowed it to go out. They'll get the ball in the back of the court with Harry Blythe. Here he is with it again, gets it from Gibson. Blythe for 3, bit of space. Great work there from Flint. Flint again, that one finishes short, and a strong rebound by Ben Harwin. Gee, it's been tight. Certainly a low scoring but very enjoyable grand final. Twisting, turning, and Gibson did well, stood under the basket, got the rebound. A little bit going off the ball here. Strong body work there between Bailey and Gibson. It's a great ball in. Gee, that was a good pass. Great work from Harry Blythe for City. And second team foul of the quarter for the Rebels. So 3 minutes 10 remaining. It is tight. It is just one the difference. Oliver Freeland now the highest scorer on the court with 11 for City. Cam McCreary grabs a towel to wipe the court, and see the players doing that very often. Nice work from Cam McCreary. Draws a bit of applause from one or two spectators out on the court as well. And he even returns the towel and takes a seat. So City with the ball. Gibson. Here's Flint to Gibson from a long way out. And three-point attempt percentages are dropping. Templar somehow gets through, and that's a beautiful basket from Brad Templar. He's up to 10 points, and they lead it by 3. Make that. Scores a level. Great work there from Harry Blythe. That's a three-pointer they needed with 2.5 minutes remaining, and we're locked up again, 36 apiece. That's strong work there on this occasion from Moses Vandenberg. He's up to 6, as you would have heard maybe in the effects mic from court announcer John Downey. 38-36, and we're going to get a turnover. Hugh King cleans up. Templar, he tries from 3. Well, that's almost worth 4. He was a long way out. And that's a big basket with under 2 minutes. And in the context of the game where it's been very tight, the margin is now 5. No call there. Now Gibson for 3, had plenty of time to size it up, but just been off the radar from that first quarter. He scored 8 and he's still on 8. Templar swings it around. Gibson does really well. Gets it back in. Out wide. Margin 5, 41-36. Here's Templar. Charges to the basket, and the reverse layup. Another important basket. This is a massive minute coming up in the third quarter. City will want to stem this a little. The shot for 3's a beauty from Oliver Freeland. Massive basket there for City. We're out back to 4. Turnover. King. Here's Templar. Half a minute remaining. He's going to get his own ball here. He does. Back to King. Little bit of space. Won't fall. That's out. And it's going to be a Rebels ball with 25 seconds left. Interestingly, we haven't had a timeout this quarter. Margins at 4. 43-39. Set for a grandstand finish here at the Elfin Stadium to the men's season. Oh, and well, that one bobbed out from Moses Vandenberg. 6 points for the night. 15 seconds left. You can hear the coach, Angus Kitson of City, telling him he doesn't want to give Rebels another opportunity. They want the final shot here. And they'll get a chance with 5 seconds to go. Margin's 4. Now we're going to get a timeout. That's probably a smart call from City coach Angus Kitson. They should get the last active play here before the 3-quarter time. And if they can score, the margin is currently at 4. Rebels got out to 7. City at one stage in the second quarter had a lead of 10. So it's a big play. We can see Angus Kitson there with the whiteboard out, setting the plan. Players listening intently. Brett Smith over the shoulder there, the assistant coach. Oh, the buzzer sounds. So we hope you're enjoying your coverage. Thanks to the Launceston Basketball Association with Rick Fontaine in commentary. James Calvert on the camera and our producer Nick Waldron from Roundtable Studio. Hope you're enjoying the coverage and enjoyed the Women's Grand Final, which was won by the Devils by 24. And here we've got a beauty. It's a thriller. Here's Harry Flint to bring it back in. Final shot of the quarter. Doesn't make it. Can they score from downtown? He hasn't quite got the distance in him, has Brad Templer. So that is 3-quarter time here at the Elfin Stadium. And as we get to the final break, it's the Rebels now for the first time tonight with their noses in front. They lead it 43-39. All right, it's the final quarter of the 2025 Launceston Basketball Association season. Who's it going to be? Southside Rebels entered the grand final as favourites. They're up against the City Heat, who had a great first quarter. They led by 9, City. Scores are all locked up at half-time. And it's the Southside Rebels who take a slender 4-point lead into the final quarter of this men's grand final. First 2 or 3 minutes are going to tell us a lot. Oh, a little fumble there from Tristan Bailey, and City get the turnover. Gibson charges to the basket, does really well, and confidently right in the face as well, if you don't mind, to Tristan Bailey, and the referee all over it there. Nick Draper had a little word to Gibson, who's fired up. It's his first points since the first quarter too. And Templer nearly drops it. Couldn't, draws the foul though. And the margin is 2. There is a bit of feeling in this. Brad Templer, leading scorer on the court with 15. What a pin drop. Short with the first. Brett Smith on the sidelines. About the rebounds, got to be in the right spot. Second one misses 2. Gibson does well, does get the rebound. Blythe now shooting for 3. Cody Evans didn't quite drop for him. And the Rebels have come away. Here's Templar again. Has not stopped running. King. It is tight. Minute gone. Margin from 4. It's currently 2. King did well. He just held his position so well there. And in the end, the big man was able to get an easy couple of points and get that margin back out to the same as it was at three-quarter time of 4. Blythe goes all the way back to Oliver Dean. We haven't seen him for a while. And charging forward and drawing the foul. Oliver Freeland. He'll shoot for 2. Ben Harwin is on 4 fouls, 4 personal fouls for the Rebels, so he's got to be a bit careful. Not on the court at the moment. Oliver Freeland gets first. He's up to 15 points, equal game high with Templar. Makes the second as well. So margin is back to just 2. 8.5 minutes remaining in the final quarter. It's a thriller here at the Elfin Stadium. Just what you want to see in a grand final. King, shot clock down to 4. Needs to shoot, does, it's short. Rebound though, McCreary can't tap it. King with another important basket. He's had a fine start to this quarter. Margin back out to 4 again. Bodie Evans stepped out. Rebels ball. Sky will deliver it to Templar, who will do it again. The playmaker. He's had a terrific night. Templar uses his pace. Gibson did well. Bailey Templar from a long way out. And that falls short. Good rebound there from Dean. Gibson. Shot, and that's well short, that 3-point attempt there from Freeland. That's a good ball in. It just hit the backboard, unfortunately. Oh, Templar does well. Here's Gibson. Look out. His second big dunk of the night. Logan Gibson moves to 12 points. King had oodles of time. Didn't drop though. Gibson starting the last like he did the first quarter. That's a beautiful ball to Dean, but great defence. Really good defence. But the foul drawn, and I think it might have been against King. I think if it was, it's going to take him up to 3 fouls. It was. Hugh King up to 3 personal fouls. Margin is at 2. Big moment here for Oliver Dean. Makes the first. Margin just 1. And he tied up. That's short. And an easy rebound for Tristan Bailey. Crowd on the edge of their seats. They're invested in this. It's been a beauty. City had the front running early. The Rockets got back into it. And this man here, he's really standing up in the last quarter. Hugh King up to 8 points, but importantly 6 of them have come in the first 4 minutes of this last quarter. Dean. Gibson for City. It's a nice ball, but he stepped out and not happy. Bodie Evans vents his frustrations. King's coming for a break. I don't think he'll be off for too long. He's had a great start to this quarter. Dean, he comes off for a break, and Elijah Agayava comes back onto the court. Ben Harwin also back in. Oh, Templar almost with a great play. Gibson, strong rebound, great work under the basket. Full of running still, City. They're young, they're spirited. It came off in the end there for Freeland, and Gibson playing a big last quarter here. Almost the steal, but great work. That was Harry Blythe. The margin is just one. We're almost halfway through this final quarter. Are we headed for overtime? Harwin, got to be careful. He's on 4 fouls. Shot clock to 8. Great work under the basket. Making his way to the 2 points there was Tristan Bailey, and he draws the foul as well. He'll go to the line. And with 5:09 remaining. But a margin of 2, and just as we predicted, King just having a little spell. He's back out there. Tristan Bailey. Every basket just so important now. He makes no mistake. And extends that margin to 4, which is what it was at 3/4 time. It's good work from Bodie Evans. Lays up a couple, and we're under 5 minutes left. Templar being guarded very closely by Freeland. Good turn by Harwin. Gee, that's beautifully done. And actually his first points of the game as well. Coming at a very crucial stage. Well, this is great basketball. This time Harry Blythe being treated to a great quarter here as we wrap up the season. Almost 4 minutes now remaining. Templar, King, almost sort of thought, what do I do? Do I shoot? Do I pass it off? He passes it. Gibson couldn't get the rebound. Harwin couldn't either. City come away with it. Templar did well not to commit a foul. They'll just slow it down, City. Blythe. Harry Blythe gives it out to Gibson. He's going to go from downtown and makes it! And they hit the front with 3:40 left. City back in front for the first time in a fair while from about midway through that 3rd quarter. 55-54. 9 points for the quarter. For Gibson, and a timeout. And have a look at them, aren't they pumped up, the young team? So 55-54, 3 minutes, 22 left on the clock. All to play for. City, 55. The Rebels, 54. I don't think that's going to be the last timeout we see for tonight. Plenty of time still on the clock for both teams. Assistant coach Brett Smith on his feet. Angus Kitson, the coach, he's pacing up and down. He's nervous. And this young team, this young City team, they've held their nerve well. The Rebels fought back magnificently from a deficit of 10. They got a chance to get back in front. They do. Freeland looking for a way through. Gibson, he'll try again from 3. Can he make it 2 in a row? He can't. King cleans up. Rebels by 1. 3 minutes remaining. Bailey. Christian Bailey with the ball. No way through. King. Shot comes in, won't make it. And it's going to be a Rebels ball coming off the hands there of Logan Gibson. Wearing number 22. Changed his top because of some blood. Here's King. What a battle these two are having. Gee, King did well then. Strong body getting around young Logan Gibson there. Rebels now by 3. 2.5 minutes to go. Gibson will go to the line. Fouled. Every basket is just crucial now. 2:27 on the clock. Gibson going to the line for City. Does make the first. Margin back to 2. Makes 2 from 2. Nerves of steel from the young man. 58-57. Every trip down the court is just so important now. Oh, and taking a big tumble there. That was Elijah Agayava. So no team foul problems at the moment. Of course, once you get to the 5, they go to the line. The active shooting, Tristan Bailey's going to shoot now. He makes the first. So much riding on every shot now. Out to 2. Margin now 3. They've been very good, the Rebels, from the line tonight, has to be said. Freeland does well to Agayava. Freeland again. Gibson out wide to his teammate. Here's Evans, makes it! And have a look at this. 1:57 remaining, and it is 60 to the Rebels, 60 to City. No idea which way this is going to go. Here's Templar. 15 points for the night. Oliver Freeland leading the way, on 16. And is that going to drop? It doesn't. Leading scorer for the night, Logan Gibson has 19, 11 in this quarter. So substitution as Agayava leaves to a round of applause, put in a good shift. It's the big man in Oliver Dean. All eyes now on Bailey. Makes the first. He's been good all night. 61-60 with 1:40 remaining in this grand final. They're going to go longer. Bailey. Been fabulous from the line. 62-60. Rebels lead by 2. Here's Gibson. Eight seconds on the clock. Gibson looking for a way around Templar. Can't. Free. Doesn't work. Rebound. Goes the way of the Rebels. Moses Vandenberg. And Templar just says, settle it down. We lead by 2 with 1:10 to go. Templar doesn't make it. Gibson with the rebound. City breakaway. Under a minute. Slowing it down. Good defensive work here. Back with Freeland for three. It's short. Which way is it going to go? Oh, brilliantly done. That was Bodie Evans. Worked so incredibly hard to get it back. Crucial rebound. Dean, oh, misses the layup. 35 seconds remaining. Rebels lead it by 2. Massive play here. 25 seconds. 10 seconds left on the clock. King, can he make it? He misses. And it's out, and it's a City ball. And timeout called by Angus Kitson. Oh boy, the nerves. Couple of baskets missed at either end. We've got 15 seconds to go. And it's the Rebels, 62. They lead City, 60. What a last quarter we're witnessing here. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. It's been a fantastic night. And what a climax. And thanks to Dave Moore, who's just shot through a text as well. That Logan Gibson is going to spend the off-season as a training player with the Jack Jumpers as well. So what an opportunity for him. And he's put in a massive last quarter. 8 points in the first quarter. Didn't score in the second and third, but he's picked up 11 here. In fact, Elijah Iava, who we saw come off before, got his 5th personal foul, so he was out of the game. Now, we've got 16.9 seconds left of this grand final. Or have we? Are we headed to overtime? Oliver Freeland will bring it back in. What have we got? Harry Flint's back on the court. He's got the ball. Here's Gibson. Shadowed by King. Gets it out wide. Oh, brilliant block. Foul. Oh, was almost a brilliant play. 7 seconds on the clock. And what a moment here for Harry Blythe as he heads to the line. 2 shots to try and tie it up. Misses the first. That's nerve-wracking. Nick Draper hands the ball back. 1 shot left for Blythe. And misses both. Rebound. This is massive. Look at them all. And they can't separate them. We've got 3 seconds. 3 seconds is left. And we're going to get a timeout. Wow. Timeout called by Angus Kitson from City. Game is still well and truly alive. Presentations coming up straight after the game here. City, they led it by 9 at quarter time. Scores were all tied up at half time. And the Rebels took a 4-point margin into the final quarter. It is currently at 2 with 3 seconds left. Angus Kitson's hard at work. Ty Stewart giving his charges last instructions. Will this be the final play of the night? Here we go. Both teams back on the court. Both teams on 4 fouls. What a play coming up here. City are going to have the ball. This is their last chance to try and tie it up or win the game with a 3. Back, the shot from long range. It's short. That's it. The Rebels win it in an incredible match. What a grand final. Congratulations to the Southside Rebels. They have won the Launceston Basketball Association Grand Final. Final score 62 to the Rebels, 60 to City. Huge round of applause from the crowd. It was a magnificent game of local basketball here at the Elfin Sports Stadium tonight. We'll quickly wrap things up before the presentations. We'll go through the scores. Firstly, for the Rebels, they were led on the scoreboard tonight by Brad Templer. He finished with 15. Tristan Bailey, 13, and then 10 apiece to Josh Guy and Hugh King, who had a massive last quarter as well. Whilst for City, it was Logan Gibson with 19 and Oliver Freeland with 16, and also Bodie Evans finished with 11. But it's the Rebels in an absolute classic who have taken out the grand final. Final scores once again 62 to 60. A big thank you to Nick Waldron, our producer, our camera operator tonight in James Calvert, and my name is Rick Fontaine. It's a pleasure to be calling these two grand finals tonight. The final scores in the women's a little earlier tonight. It was the Devils victorious 85 to 61. Thank you very much for your company. The next voice you're going to hear is going to be the one and only John Downey, our court announcer, with the official presentations.
Underway. I'm waiting on Angus. He's having a few words with the boys in the middle. Okay, could I ask Angus? Angus, could I get you to come over, buddy? Ladies and gentlemen, Angus Kitchen.
First up, I want to obviously say thank you to the LBA. It's a great night every year. Div 1 Men's Grand Final, one of the best dates on the calendar. So really big thanks to you guys. Thank you to the referees. Thank you to all the volunteers. Thanks to Rebels. It's 6 years in a row now or something that it's been Rebels versus City in the grand final, and you guys are such a tough team to play against, you know, well-oiled machine. You have so much experience. You guys should be super wrapped with your performance tonight, and you know, appreciate a really good game. One of the best I've been a part of, so good job, guys. To my boys, like, I couldn't be any prouder of our effort tonight. I said it before, I love every single one of you blokes. Like, I've enjoyed this season so much. It's been one of the best we've had. And, you know, had points this season where we lost 3 or 4 games in a row. And to say that we were 2 points off, you know, winning a grand final is really impressive. And each one of you should be really proud of your efforts. And, you know, as I said, win as a team, lose as a team. We're going to stick together, and hopefully we'll be back against, you know, you guys or whoever next season. Hold them up now. Good. All right, first one I want to call up, Harry Blythe. Campbell Waterhouse. Oh, you guys can do it. Harry Flint. He's only 21. 21 going on 40. My favourite player, T-Mac. Bodie Evans. Oliver Dean, my second favourite. Elijah Albie, Dragon Warrior. Good job, brother. Logan Gibson. And this bloke right here, I'm not going to drag on too long, sorry about this, but I've been telling him for the last 7 days that he's going to have a massive game in the grand final, all right, and like pumped him up, and he had a massive game in the grand final. Oliver Freeland, big time player. To our manager, Jackson Stone. Well-oiled machine. Brady Smith. And Aiden Gibson, who wasn't here tonight. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Angus. Take your photos, mate. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Runners up in one of the best finals we've had for a long time. City. Okay, can I call on Ty Stewart now to come over and say a few words and present his medallions?
Firstly, I'd just like to thank the referees tonight, the ladies that were on the bench. Fantastic job. Obviously, we can't have a tremendous game like that without the support of those people playing their role. So thank you to those guys. Cheers to all the people coming out to watch tonight. There were lots of people here earlier for the women's game. There were plenty of people up in Court 1 as well to support the two teams up there, and some people are sticking around, so thank you very much for that. I'd also like to acknowledge the work that the LBA have put in throughout the season just to make it run so smoothly across all divisions. The women's competition and the men's competition in the Div 1 space has been a great product from the LBA this year, and I think the other coaches will agree that every week we had to think pretty hard and prepare our squads pretty hard for what were going to be tough games week in, week out. So thank you to the team at the LBA, Kelly, Emily and Craig as well, Mitch before he left. So round of applause for the LBA, please. I 100% will agree with you, Angus, on what a game. Probably one of the closest and best games I've been involved in, particularly in recent times. And we didn't expect anything less than that tonight. We knew that we were going to come out and face a really tough opposition. And, 100% credit to you guys. It was a fantastic game, and it could have really gone either way, and it could have quite easily flipped the other way. So well done, and thank you to you guys for the program that you put together. We love playing against you guys whenever it rolls around in the season, and we know exactly what we're going to get when it comes to finals, and we love that challenge. So thank you to the City Basketball Club. From a Rebels point of view, congratulations, guys, and it really is effort for reward for some effort and hard work across the year. And it's not just the guys standing over here in the red uniform. We've got a squad of blue boys that play in the Div 1 space as well. We all train together, we all hang out together, and we can't win this competition without the contribution that they make to our club and to our squad as well. So it was our responsibility to try and win tonight, and we were able to do that. But just in a whole, well done to all the guys involved in our program, and that includes the people coming up from Div 2 when we need some fill-ins to play some games across the season as well. So it's a credit to all of you guys that are involved in the club. I love working with you. I love playing with you. It's enjoyable every time we get together for training and coming out on game night. It's fantastic. So congratulations. I won't talk anymore. I do love a microphone. All right. I will start firstly, Josh Guy. Brad Templar. Cam McCreary. Tristan Bailey. Georgie Lockwood. Benny Harwin. Mosh Vandenberg. The big heart of Rebels Basketball Club, Hugh King. We've got Ray Young as an assistant coach. And last but definitely not least, Chris Oliver as our team manager and club president. He's down here for every Rebels game, every week, every night. Thank you for sticking around, guys. Well done, City. Thank you, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together again for the Rebels 2025 Premiers. Thank you, everyone, for attending. Good night. Safe driving.